Passport to the Palm Beaches is brought to you by Discover the Palm Beaches, the best way to experience Florida. And proudly produced in partnership with the Palm Beach County Film and Television Commission. The arts truly come alive right here in the Palm Beaches. From gorgeous murals to breathtaking museums, we've got something for everybody. And today on Passport to the Palm Beaches, we'll get a private tour at the gorgeous Boca Raton Museum of Art. They've got a fabulous exhibit right now. It's Splendor and Passion. But first up, it's a unique art walk right here in West Palm Beach at the Peach. Welcome to Passport to the Palm Beaches, where we dream, discover, and explore. So where are we going?
Any place your heart desires.
Ah! Get your hands off my booty!
We'll give you an insider's look at everything the stunning Palm Beaches has to offer.
All right, you did it!
America's first resort destination is adorned with miles and miles of gorgeous tropical white sandy beaches.
Look how gorgeous this is. I mean, only in the Palm Beaches.
World-class golf.
You're good.
Museums. Welcome to the spectacular Flagler Museum, one of the absolute must-see destinations when you're here in the Palm Beaches. Extraordinary people.
So what do you think?
This is amazing. Luxury real estate. Now this is truly the American dream. Shopping. We're here on my very favorite street. It's Worth Avenue.
This is just gorgeous.
And an unexpected wild side.
Oh.
Well, I don't know about him, but I'm having a blast. It is the ultimate playground.
Wow!
Don't settle for the ordinary.
Oh my goodness!
The Palm Beaches, it's like no other place in the world.
This is absolutely gorgeous. This is Passport to the Palm Beaches.
Welcome to the Peach!
We're here with Craig McGinnis, the man here at the Peach Art Collective. You are the manager here, in charge of all things fantastic.
Yes. Yes.
Tell us a little bit about the Peach and all the stuff you guys offer here.
The Peach is an art collective. That means for us, a bunch of collaboration and community happening here. We've got 6 separate art studios, and a myriad of different mediums are represented here, from ceramics to sculpture to painting to screen printing to fashion. It's pretty diverse here, and that's what we offer to the community. And then we bring people in to get programming, workshops, seminars. There's live music, there's yoga, there's comedy. So it's a full boat of culture.
It's so important to have things like that in a community that bring people together and educate, inspire. What's been your favorite part about managing the collective?
That very thing, watching people come in with wonder, not unlike the way your face looked when you got here. You're like, wait a minute, I didn't know this was here. I love that part. I mean, I don't like that not enough people know yet, but we're being patient and we're letting people find out through word of mouth. But I love the fact that people come and they don't expect it to be here. That's kind of a wonderful thing. It makes us kind of like a diamond in the rough, or whatever you want to say. I like that part.
And this is the art walk that's happening tonight. You guys are doing that on Saturday nights, right?
Every first Saturday.
First Saturday. So tell us about what that entails. What's going on tonight?
So that's us at our full regalia. So you've got the 6 open studios, which does happen during the week anyway, but this is with local vendors as well, artisans. So a lot of other people that we rub elbows with, cohorts and things like that we love to collaborate with and bring them here to let them show their wares. And local musicians as well. We've got spoken word poetry, we've had dance. We try to touch on all the art forms. I've even got a community mural out here where people can leave their mark. So it's just a full activation of the Peach, really.
Very cool. And you're an amazing artist as well. We're standing amongst your works.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about your inspiration. What inspires you?
Right now I'm in a series on this side is of doing faces, trying to bring about beauty and energy through just simple forms, simple faces, often with the eyes closed. And then I've got some more dark, strange, weird, pop, surreal kind of things. So I've come from both of these places. Having gone to art school, I have commercial teachings, but having been a weirdo growing up and still a practicing weirdo, that's where this stuff comes in. And I like doing both. I'm kind of a split personality, so both of these things happen simultaneously.
I have to say, this is my first time here, and it definitely won't be my last. Everybody head over to the Peach in West Palm Beach. This art collective is awesome, and their events Really a lot of fun.
Appreciate that.
More from the Peach Art Collective in West Palm Beach coming up next. Passport to the Palm Beaches is brought to you by Discover the Palm Beaches, the best way to experience Florida.
We're in West Palm Beach at the Peach Art Collective, and I'm with Scott Jeffries, the amazing artist responsible for all of these gorgeous things you see behind us.
Welcome.
Thank you so much for having us in here. You've got some beautiful artwork and a very interesting origin story. Tell us a little bit about how you became an artist.
I'm so glad just to even be alive right now, as a matter of fact. You know, I used to be a lawyer in Philadelphia, and in 2006, I got sober. I was a heroin addict, crackhead lawyer in Philadelphia, and was able to move to Florida, get sober, and I stayed here and was able to change my whole entire trajectory of life. Now I use the creative side of my brain versus the lawyer side, drug addict side of my brain. So it's a good spot. It's a good spot to be in.
Absolutely. So what inspires some of your work? I mean, it's very thought-provoking.
Well, it's funny. I've been doing these doodles my whole entire life. I was always doodling, and now these paintings are just on bigger pieces of paper. And they over time have developed into like levels of like about connection with each other, joy, color, happiness, and all these different things. If you look at some of the different paintings, it's about how, you know, we are all just kind of on the same planet riding together into whatever sunset you're looking for. But it's fun.
If people could take away just one thing from your art, what would you like it to be?
More than anything, just joy, right? I want someone to sit there and just be able to see, like, you know what? That painting makes me happy, more than anything. You know, it's not complicated. It's not something you have to like, I don't want you to think too deep about it. I want you to see yourself in my artwork. I tell people all the time that my artworks are mirrors. So it's not really what I see, it's what you see. And if you see joy one day, it's joy. If you see sadness one day, it's sadness. But it changes with your mood, not my mood.
Thank you so much, Scott. Stick around, everybody. We're going to have more from the Peach coming up next on Passport to the Palm Beaches.
Passport to the Palm Beaches is brought to you by Discover the Palm Beaches, the best way to experience Florida.
What's an art walk without some fantastic music? Let's take it away, Snake Lounge. We're with Cass O'Brien at the Peach Art Collective. She makes all these beautiful ceramics. Thanks for inviting us into your gorgeous studio, Cass.
Thank you so much. I'm so happy to see you all.
You make such beautiful pieces. They look like movement is happening, even though they're stationary. Can you tell us a little bit about your collections?
Yes, of course. Well, I started out with the anemone, and I'll throw the form on the potter's wheel, and I hand roll each little spike that comes off, so a part of me is in each piece, and definitely inspired by the natural world. My son and I would go out paddleboarding when he was young, and he would dive down and bring things up from the bottom. So both of us just fell in love with what was going on in the ocean. And also I'd love to run, and going through the trails, I'll find leaves and always have my pockets filled with little things coming back from a run, and definitely inspired by all my little hikes and runs through nature.
What do you think makes this community so special? I mean, the Palm Beaches is pretty great. It's
Yeah.
very community oriented. People are very supportive of one another. And what do you think drew you to this area?
Exactly that, but also Georgia Avenue, it's like our design district. And there's some amazing stores, one-of-a-kind treasures from like Devonshire, Casa Gusto, McGrath, just really amazing, amazing one-of-a-kind treasures that you can't find anywhere else. Dixie Highway with all its antiques, just fun stores.
We could be anything.
The Art walk's not only a lot of fun, it supports a really great cause. I'm here with Sandra from Azul Fashion Art and Design. Tell us about your nonprofit.
So we offer opportunities to adults with disabilities to discover their creative talents and to start their own business in fashion, art, and design.
That's really, really cool. How did this all get started?
Well, these got started back in 2018, and it's because my family work in retail, and I was able to mix my passion of fashion with supporting the community with adult with disabilities.
What's been the best part of doing this? I imagine it's like joyful every day.
Yes, we host annually 2 fashion festivals where adults with disabilities sell the clothes that they make to the public, and to see them like doing the exchange in money and having the community wearing their clothes, it has been great. Also, we host fashion shows where they also model their own clothing, so their smile, the dignity, the empowerment that they experience is what fulfills our hearts.
Everything is so beautiful. I wanna drop it down low.
We've seen some great art. Now it's time for some great food. Right next door, we've got Bradley with El Segundo.
Hi.
I hear you have like some of the best tacos, cheese dip, all kinds of great food.
Yeah, so we are here in South Florida. I would consider West Palm Beach over here, part of the subculture restaurant group, along with the Peach. We are actually here on the Art Walk event that happens every first Saturday of the month. Starts at 5 and goes till 10 o'clock. So I am here to serve tacos and beverages while the artists are here to show activities, their own art, and a bunch of live music.
Awesome. Well, speaking of, let's give some a try.
All
I'm
right.
getting hungry from all of the walking around.
We're gonna start with the cheese dip. It is pimento cheese dip, so it's a riff on a southern classic with a charred corn elote inside. Good, right? Yeah, definitely a fan favorite. So we have a smoked brisket taco that we actually have a spice crema, Colombian ají.
This is not going to be easy. All right.
Good stuff, right? Yeah. Yeah, smoked on site. All right, and then you have a fish taco next. Okay, the fish taco is a cobia fish taco with a chipotle aioli, charred pineapple, and cilantro on top. Good? Mm-hmm. There's plenty of tacos. For being street tacos, they're pretty large tacos.
I need you to take over.
That's okay, I got you, I got you.
Passport to the Palm Beaches is brought to you by Discover the Palm Beaches, the best way to experience Florida. And proudly produced in partnership with the Palm Beach County Film and Television Commission. Welcome to the Boca Raton Museum of Art, celebrating its 75th year. This is truly the cultural heart of Boca Raton. Welcome to Passport to the Palm Beaches. We are here at the gorgeous Boca Raton Museum of Art, and we are with Teresa Russo, and you are the Academic Programs Manager. That's correct. What an amazing job. Tell us a little bit about what you get to do each and every day.
Oh, thank you. Well, we welcome students from K to 12, and we also work with university students. And K to 12, we do education morning, where we do art in the studio down here in our education center, and then we do 1-hour tours in the museum. And so they get to create something that one of our contemporary or modern artists have made. So that's a lot of fun for them. And in some cases, for these young students, it's the first time they are doing art, and that they're doing art together with their friends and their teachers there. So it's really wonderful to see their joy in the finished product.
You guys are so involved with the community. Talk about how important that is to the museum.
Yes, we really welcome all students and everyone here in the community. We have great programs for students in that everything is free for them. The art is free, the tours are free, and then we even have free tickets for them that they can then share the tours, the galleries with their family. They can come back.
So not only you have these wonderful academic programs, you also have some incredible exhibits.
Yes, we do.
Tell us about this one that you have going on right now.
Yeah, so this is special. We are a modern and contemporary museum. So to get something like this, it's Baroque Spain, right after the Renaissance in Spain, the end of the 16th century, most of the 17th century, and then the beginning of the 18th century have this period where some people didn't like that movement of mannerism that started to happen in Rome after Michelangelo died, and so Caravaggio in Italy starts Baroque painting. At this point during the Counter-Reformation, we have the church commissioning for artworks. We have Toledo, a very important diocese in Spain. That's where El Greco will go from Italy to work. And then we have the monarch that is of course needing paintings to promote themselves, to show their splendor. So as I've been telling family and friends, the monarchs and the saints are here now for 5 months in Boca Raton, actually South Florida, and I don't know if this will ever happen again. We have 5 El Grecos and 3 Velazquez. What you start noticing with El Greco is the color of the skin is that phantasma color. He also has elongated bodies, and this is a little bit of the mannerism that he saw in Rome. Here's a beautiful work of St. Jerome in his study. This is a very interesting piece because, again, he was influenced by the Italians, and the humanists felt that St. Jerome needed to wear the cardinal red. This is the apostle, St. James, and James becomes the patron saint of Spain. The legend is that his body is taken to Spain, and once he arrived there, shells were placed to mark where his body was in Spain. This is Nicholas Correra, the wedding of Cana, and this is when Mary would have asked Jesus to create his first miracle. And this is when Jesus starts his mission. He starts his mission with wine, and he will end with wine at the Last Supper. Of course, then what follows after the Last Supper is the Passion. But look how magnificent this piece is. It really shows the height of Baroque Spain. This is a Bolivian artist, St. Peter of Alcantara and St. Teresa. I call them the sons and daughter of Spain. This is Viva Cruce, Christ carrying the cross in 1661. This is part of the Passion of Christ. During Lent, there would be the Stations of the Cross, and this is actually one of the stations where Jesus is carrying his cross.
That's incredible. You really have an international flair here, but it's so relevant to the community. You have something wonderful for the kids as well with this exhibit, yes? An interactive room?
It's an interactive room. Our first time putting something together like this that the education department came together to create, and we're so happy to show you.
Great, let's take a look. It's time to imagine and inspire. We're in the interactive room. Tell us about the first stop in the room, these great fun facts.
Yes, so the Department of Education, we got together and we thought, what can we do to, like you said, lighten it up a little bit and give families a break and a time to reflect on the signs and symbols and everything that they're seeing in these paintings.
You also have this super cool Design a Still Life based on a painting that you have right here in the museum.
That's right, and then we had our artist Timothy Letzner who created these beautiful, he did the designs, and then we had a designer take these and made magnets out of them. And you can create your own still life.
That's so cool. I think you have something to tell us. This is so cool. Yeah, I love this, the mixed emotions. I love a good puzzle.
Yeah, so you can, these are portraits, of course, in the exhibit, and you can take these and make your own portraits. Mix and match.
Yeah, you can do pretty much anything you like. I love the emojis, a nice modern touch. A little earlier we were discussing the importance of portraits and the times when people generally were seeking to have them made. Can you share with everyone?
Sure. So if you have a loved one that will be away, especially men going away to war, you'd have a portrait to keep them near you in painting. And then also if someone has passed away, you would have a portrait of that person.
Very nice. And so this is a way for you to superimpose your own face onto some of these iconic portraits.
Yes, yes. And again, these are all in the exhibit. Here is a knight, and in a Milan style of armor with that sash again. And you can look in the mirror and then have someone take pictures, and you can see yourself.
As a thank you for watching, head over to my website, jackjourney.com, and apply this special promo code for our viewers, I Know Jack, for a fabulous reduced price on my Clean Skin Elixir Youth Potion number 9. Do it now. This is for a limited time only while supplies last. Your skin will thank you for it. It fights the signs of aging, keeps your skin hydrated, and protects it from environmental aggressors. We'll see you again next time for more Passport to the Palm Beaches. Check out all of our other episodes on demand at thepalmbeaches.tv.